guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be filming a dupe kind of video. So I've actually got this palette here, and this is the Beauty Glaze Textured Shadows palette, Rose Gold edition. Now this is one of the closest, I'm going to say, copyings or dupes of the palette that I've ever seen. Like, I just saw it, I was like, oh my gosh, this is literally, I don't think it comes off on camera, but it is literally an exact dupe of the Huda Beauty palette. I think it's a Desert Dust one, I'm not fully sure, but I will put it here and things, but it is literally one of the exact dupes. I'm not even joking. So yeah, in this video I'm testing it out. I don't have any other eyeshadows on, I'm not using any other eyeshadows, but I just wanted to say I am using like used eyeshadows, so there is like a little bit of product on some of the brushes, but it doesn't come off without any actual product on it. So I just wanted to say that, yeah, and I'm not trying to slag if it's bad, I'm not trying to be rude or anything. I just want to see if it's worth spending £56 on an eyeshadow palette when you could be literally spending so much cheaper. So yeah, and yeah, see you soon. So right now I've just got on my base on. I don't think you can really tell because of the lighting, and I have washed my hair, so my hair is just a little bit wet, but I've just used primer, concealer, powder, contour, highlight and eyebrows. So I don't have anything on my eyes, as you can see, and I've got the palette here, and obviously I have zoomed in, and I've got all my brushes here. So I believe that this literally can range from like £4 to £14, but I will put the exact price here, and every time I use a palette I'll literally basically put the price of the Huda Beauty one and then the price of the Beauty Glaze one, and every time I use a shade or a colour I will put the shade here. So for example, if I use Crystal, which is this shade here, I'll put Crystal on here, just so you know. So yeah, I think I'm not going to use any concealer because I want to see how it actually, I think I'm going to put concealer on this eye as my primer, and then no concealer on this eye, just to see if it makes the product perform any differently. So yeah, I'm just going to give it concealer right now because I forgot I wasn't going to do that. So I'm actually using the concealer I used on my face today, because this is actually like a first impressions of the concealer. I actually do really like it. It's the collection Lasting Perfection Ultimate Wear concealer. I've heard so many people rave about this, and I actually kind of do see the hype now. And by the way, this is in 1 medium 3, so it's a little bit light for me, but it's not that bad. I need to get a mirror. Sorry about this, guys. I love how I'm just not prepared. But you know, I've just got my mirror here so that I can look into the mirror. So I'm just going to put the concealer on, and then I'm going to tie my hair back. So yeah. But, oh my gosh, I put it on both hands. Why am I so stupid? I think it's just because I'm so used to putting it on. About that? Well, it's been a... And I'm just going to tap that in with my finger so then I can really get it in there. Right, so that's on. And now I'm actually going to get into the eyeshadows. So this is the palette. It's the Beauty Glazed Textured Shadows palette, Rose Gold edition. And it has all the shades on the back. Here. And yeah. And it is just, I feel like quite a few people have already done some videos on this, but it's not like one of the ones that like, wow, like everyone's noticed. But because of my lighting, you can't actually tell that much, but it is so similar, like so similar. I'll put a picture of the Huda Beauty palette on here if I can work out how to do that. So yeah, I think I'm going to set my concealer on this eye with this brush here, and this is this Urban Decay brush, and this is the shade Crystal. Obviously I don't have the Huda Beauty palette. If I did, I would have like done both, but I don't have the Huda Beauty palette. And then now I'm going to be using this Mosque brush, and this is their crease brush. And I'm going to go in with the transition shades. I'm going to go in with 35 here. I'm going to try going with a pinky look, but I always try and go for the same like transition colour. And this is quite like a popular kind of colour, so hopefully it does work quite well. Okay, not bad pigment, like it's not bad. Okay, like it's... Okay, that is not bad, but it's becoming quite sheer, and it's looking quite patchy, but it's not bad. Like, it's not bad. So yeah, and I'm gonna go back into that colour, and I'm just gonna do the same on both eyes. It's not bad. It's just average, but it doesn't have the best pigment in the world. I don't know if you can see that. It doesn't have the best pigment, but it is okay. Let's see if having, okay, they're already young. That was just stupid. Sorry. I'm sure they get better lighting so you guys can see, but like, that is actually alright. It comes out a lot darker on camera. I'm gonna do it the same on this side, and then I'm gonna. I think I'm gonna go with a pinky look, because I really want to see how the pinks perform, because I think pinks can be quite a hard colour because they can be quite patchy. But then again, I know that like shimmers aren't that hard to create, like eyeshadows aren't that hard. I know from other YouTubers saying stuff like that, like, but I'm not professional. And then now I'm gonna go into burgundy here, and I'm gonna use this not Urban Decay, I'm talking about Real Techniques brush. I'll just pack that on the outer corner here, and then just to really deepen it up. Okay, I actually like that. I've tested this once, and I vaguely remember like a few of the colours not performing like amazing. Oh my gosh, that looks so bad. Actually, like, the actual pigment of the eyeshadow is actually alright, but it's struggling to blend into the transition. Like, it's not blending into it, which is, I'm going to just go back into 35O just to help it blend, because it's not blending into it. I think it's quite frustrating. Like, it's kind of stopped, and then like it looks alright, but it doesn't look seamless, which I kind of like. I'm just going back into that burgundy to try and, okay, that looks alright. Like, not the best, again, not the best, but it looks alright. Do the best with this eye, and then okay, but one thing I do have to say is that there's no fallout so far. There's no fallout on the pan, so there's no like kickback in the actual pan, which I think is quite good, and there's no fallout on my face, which means I'm not losing product, which is actually quite good. But at the moment, like, I've had better, but it is alright. Like, I have had better, believe you me, but it is alright. Now I'm thinking I'm going to go into bronze, which is this lighter colour. You might be thinking, why are you going into that colour? I'm going to be taking this Urban Decay brush, and I'm just going to roughly like outline the eye, if that's the word. So I'm just going to go over it to really seamless it out and make a fade out of it. Okay, yeah, that's weird, but again, it's not that hard, and it's like, you know what I mean, like, it's alright, like, it's nothing special, like, it's just normal. I'm just kind of trying to blend it out, so then, and then I'm actually putting that in my, I'm filming. Okay, so this just looks so far, but it's like, I'm putting it on and it's taking quite a lot of work to actually blend it out. Like, as you can see, like, it is nice, but it doesn't look seamless. Like, if I close my eyes, it doesn't look totally seamless. But again, it's alright. Like, it's nothing special, which I'm presuming the Huda Beauty must be a very like special palette with the pigments and stuff to be £56. I mean, if it isn't, feel free to comment and tell me if you've got your opinion. Because honestly, I don't own it, but so far this seems to be flowing okay. And then now I'm thinking to go into brick red, which is this colour here. It comes out really dark on camera. Yeah, well, it is quite dark. But everything seems to be becoming all more ashy on camera than what it actually is. So I'm then going to be using this Eco Tools brush. I'm trying to use other brushes just to see the full performance of my product. I'm just going to I'm using this to, I'm pushing it into, not my hose socket, but really pushing it into my eye line. Like, really pushing it into the outer corner. If you can see, like, I'm really pushing it into this area of the eye, so it really just keeps some depth to the eye. And some transition. And now I'm just going to start doing my lower part of the eye with, what brush I'm going to use? I can't find it. What brush I'm going to use? I'm so not prepared. Like, it's just like I'm trying to find it. I'm like, which one do I use? Let's try and find it. Why can't I find it? Why can I not find it? I bet it's just going to be, yeah, it was just literally right in front of me. And I'm just going to be taking 35O as I did before, just roughly putting it on my eye, just roughly brushing it. But then I'm actually going to be taking brick red again and just pushing that more and more into the corner. So then it creates some depth of the side of the eye, that it just doesn't look like I've just brushed it all around my eye socket, you know what I mean? So then I'm just going to be taking again this brush, and I'm going to go into burgundy and brushing this just here, and then use the Urban brush to blend it underneath the eye. It's just not special for me, like, it's just not working. Like, I don't know how to explain. It's definitely not bad. Like, it's not bad. It's not a bad palette, but it's nothing special. Like, it's just not performing, like, amazingly, but then it's not performing really badly. Like, it's just, it's just nothing special. Like, which I was hoping, like, I would be like, oh, like, there's no point in getting the other OW to, like, obviously because I don't know. But it's nothing special, and I feel like you can tell that by the eye look. Like, you don't look thinking, oh, the eyeshadow's great. Like, this is not good eyeshadow. I'm gonna put it out there. This is awful eyeshadow. I look like you're being punched in the face, which I don't know how. It's probably like it is a good palette. It's not bad, but it's not great. It's just okay. Like, the eyeshadows aren't amazing. I'm just gonna swatch. I'm actually gonna just swatch some of more of the mattes. So then it's swatch that. Okay, that's alright. I've just got Valentine now, as you just see. That you can literally barely see that. Oh my gosh, my eyeshadow looks great. It looks like I've been punched in the eye. Yeah, I'm not keen on this eyeshadow. I'm actually not going to bother to go any further because this palette is not very good at all. Like, I just feel like all the eyeshadows are ending up looking the same colour and just blending to be the same colour, which I just don't feel like I'm getting any depth. But if you want to try out and you want to give it a go and see what your experience of this palette is, or if you feel different to me, like, obviously comment down below. But I'm just going to sit back and just show you what you think. This is the finished eyeshadow. Let's just come in for you. I'm just not happy particularly with it, but again, I'm being very negative. There are some plus points that most of them aren't patchy, like they do show up, they're not awful, but then again, they're not great, you know, they're just meh. They're just meh. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like some, yeah, like I've just swatched these two in. When I've swatched them on my hand, they just blend to be nothing. Like, I've swatched them and you cannot see them. I feel like when you look at the palette, you think, oh my gosh, this is going to be an amazing, amazing palette. But then when you actually swatch them and feel them, they're just meh. But you know, I am being very negative. There are some definitely some plus points, but always feel free to comment down below your opinions and if you have had different experiences with this palette. But always remember to subscribe and like and comment down below any future video ideas. See you soon. Bye.